OSCE Council of Foreign Ministers concluded its work in Malta. There were scandals and provocations. The forum on the security landscape in the Euro-Atlantic and Eurasian regions took place against the backdrop of escalating military-political tensions. If rain is usually a good omen, even in sunny December Malta, the sudden downpour over Valletta at the conference's opening seemed more a symbol that not everyone would be heard. The Western countries' desire to impose their worldview left no room for constructive dialogue and cooperation. They stuck to their daily polished rhetoric, not straying from their scripts. A freedom of speech masterclass from the German foreign minister. All answers to journalists' questions were strictly by the book. The first day was marked by speeches from delegation heads. Our country was represented by Deputy Foreign Minister Yuri Ambrazovich.
In this hall, Belarus, like Soviet diplomats decades ago, pursues one simple goal understood by all. We, like everyone else, strive to ensure acceptable and sustainable security guarantees for our people and allies. Yes, we are ready to sit at the negotiating table tomorrow, because we firmly believe that 10 years of dialogue is better than a few days of war.
Not everyone was ready for dialogue. Before the Russian foreign minister's speech, there was a significant pause in diplomatic showmanship. Among the actors in this pitiful performance were representatives from Ukraine, Latvia, and Estonia. In his speech, Sergei Lavrov emphasized that the U.S. and its allies have discarded international security agreements.
We don't want to attack anyone. Currently, the United States has attacked us through the Ukrainian regime, waging war against us with Ukrainian neo-Nazis, arming them, helping them shell our territory with long-range weapons, directly participating in their preparation, which was not our choice. President Putin has repeatedly stated that we were left with no choice but to start a special military operation.
After all the speeches, we managed to speak with the head of the Belarusian delegation and ask our questions.
If we pessimistically assess the prospects, and there are many reasons to do so, next year's 50th anniversary of the Helsinki Final Act might mark the end of the OSCE's relevance. In this context, we certainly support the OSCE's preservation. For us, it's crucial to be in this environment, to have the opportunity to talk with our Western partners. A clear and understandable task, repeatedly emphasized by the head of state, is that we need to maintain relations with our neighbors and, if possible, develop them, especially in the trade and economic sphere. We are ready to cooperate and interact with them as much as they are willing.
The symbol of the conference was Fort Ricasoli and its lighthouse. We found this place. The cape it stands on is literally translated as Gallows Point. But there is a gallows, a well-known paper word-guessing game, in a new form. But often, empty statements from international institutions have already led to a more tense global situation. A constructive dialogue at the Maltese Tower with signal lights did not happen. Ships in the raging geopolitical storm continue to move towards each other, risking collision. But the true beacon has always been and remains the voice of Belarus, which continues to move to promote a peaceful agenda on all possible international platforms. Yana Mendeleva, Ivan Martinovich on the main broadcast from Malta.